Hello everyone. So in this video again we'll be discussing some of the very interesting questions as far as the placement drives of various companies, different tech giant companies during their campus or off-campus placements are concerned, and we'll be focusing on the aptitude questions that we have seen come across multiple years among in all of these papers in general. So let's take a look at the question as such pertaining to this video. The smallest number which when diminished by 7 is divisible by 12, 16, 18, 21 and 28 is. So here when we talk about diminished, it simply means that subtracted by 7. So we need to figure out the smallest number which when subtracted by 7 is divisible by all this number. So suppose we are looking to find the number which is divisible by all this number. Our ideal approach would be to find the LCM of 12, 16, 18, 21 and 28. Since we are concerned with the smallest number which divide all this number, so LCM would be the ideal approach. So therefore 12 can be written as 2 square into 3, 16 in 2 to the power 4, 18 can be written as 2 into 3 square, 21 can be written as 3 into 7 and 28 can be written as 2 square into 7. Okay. Now if we talk about the LCM of the same, highest power of 2 here is 2 to the power 4, so we'll take that. Highest power of 3 is 3 square in all of this, so we will take that, and highest power of 7 is 7, so we'll take 7 to the power 1. Give us 16 into 9 into 7, which should give us 144 into 7, give us 8, we have 0, 30, 0, 1, 0, 0, 8, which is the number. Now a number has been reduced by or subtracted by 7 to avail 1008. So therefore our required number will be 1008 plus 7, that is 1115. Oh sorry, 1015. I hope this is clear as in how we derived this. Now let's take a look at another question here. So find the value of xyz in the following equation. So in this kind of question, let me just write this entire thing down. X plus y plus z will be equal to z x and y. Okay. So now one thing we need to keep in mind is that we cannot simply say x equal to y equal to z equal to 0. So this condition will be null and void. Okay. Now let me give you an idea. Suppose all this number are what to say single unit number, that is basically they will range from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Okay, so this is where the range would lie, and we can see one common term is extra, so there will be a carry of this particular term. So let's take the maximum possible number that is possible. Okay, 9, 8 and 7. So to get 8 carry, it would be very difficult. Okay, so since this number we cannot have 8 carry any given way, so this number will have to be the minimum possible. So because you simply say suppose 9 plus 8 plus 7, you will see, and we cannot have 8 because the maximum will be 17 plus 7 24. Okay, so x can be either 1 or 2. This is the only possible reason, because the maximum we can have is 2. So let me initially assume that y value y can only write between 1 and 2. So initially let me assume let y equal to 1. Okay, let y equal to 1 and let me assume the maximum value for x. Say x equal to 9. Okay, so 9 plus 1 being 0. Okay, so 10 we have carry 1. So there has to be 9 again, 9 again and 9 again. Okay, so with that said, so this will again be 9, 1. This will again be 9, 1. This will again be 9, 1. So now since we are getting 9 in all these cases, and here we already know this is 10, so Plus 1 carry will already be here because the sum here being 10 in all these cases. So plus 1 carry will be here. So what when we add to 1 we get 9, basically we get 8. When we add 8, so carry 1 it gives 9. So let z be 8. Okay, z is 8, z is 8, z is 8. So here we have 8. So therefore let y being 1. So let us take a look whether our assumption is correct or not. Say 9, 9, 9, 9, 1, 1, 1, 1, 8, 8, 8, 8. Okay, 10, 18, 19, 19, 19 and carry 1. Yes, our assumption is correct. So therefore x equal to 9, y equal to 1 and z equal to 8. So I hope this is clear. So this is how we approach this kind of questions. Now let's take a look at the third question for the video. Here again the question pertains to HCF and LCM. So let's take a look. Ratio of two numbers are 3x and 3:4. Their HCF is 4. Then we need to find their LCM. So let numbers equal to 3x and 4x. So we know, suppose HCF into LCM equal to product of two numbers. Okay, so we know that. Let me give you a brief concept. Suppose we have a number ax, another number bx. Okay, since this x is the common part, so therefore their HCF will be x and their LCM will be a into b into x. Okay, let me give you an idea. Say I take a number, say 4 and 8. Okay, 4 can be written as 2 into 2. This can be written as 2 into 4. Here the common part is 2. So HCF will be 2 and LCM will be 2 into 4, 2 into 4 into 2. That is 16. Okay. So now let's use the similar concept here. So here HCF will be the common part, that is x. Okay, and now we can further write using this particular equation, HCF x into LCM will be 12x square. So I hope this is clear. And HCF here it's given as 4, so therefore it's 4 into LCM equal to 12 into 16. It's given 4. So therefore LCM will be 48. So first number equal to 12, second number equal to 16. 4 into 3, 4 into 4. So I hope this is clear how the approach that we have used towards solving this question. So with that said, we have come to the end of the video. Kindly go through all the 3 sets and try to get an idea of how we came about with the solution of the same. So with that said, I think we have covered almost all the details of the particular set. So I'm signing out. Thank you so much.